Hey all, this is Gnosis, and welcome to the finale of the Ninja Challenge. Now hopefully this guy wasn't immune to dark or anything, because that would be really bad if that is the case. So let's throw out, because dark shield is the only offensive one that we have. So we use, where is it? I do remember seeing a small potion. Now keep in mind though that small potion will stack with the other thing that gives you, but I don't think we have that shield right with intelligence. No, shaman shield is intelligence. So shaman shield first. The small potion, go with, and I just do stack. Nah, that does not stack. That would have been insane if that would have stacked. But the right button, multiple shield rod effects stack, right? So we can night shield. That's actually attack up, I think. Leather shield. Ooh. Herald shield? What? What is Herald shield? Booty girl. Protection from fire, protection from thunder, what? Yates are resistancing. Alucard is just a question mark. Golden shield is something special. It actually is almost god from it. And he's like wobble of a dub dub. Wobble of a dub dub. No, not the Alucard shield. What is the... we need a dark shield. Dark shield is slow down. Yeah, there we go. Hello, Mr. Galmot, sir. It's damage. Okay, Mana Prism. What is the Mana Prism? How many do we have? Do we have one Mana Prism, or do we have two? Or do we have three? Or do we have a ton? What is the Mana Prism? There it is. Oh, we have 5. No problem. We need to keep an eye out for that though, because I don't remember how last the intelligence bonus lasts. Okay, so attack potion stop lasting. Where is the small potion? I think though what it does actually, if we do that again and combine that with was that the night shield? No, it's shaman shield. Because I think that makes it last longer, that it doesn't double the effect. It just doubles how long it lasts. Wow, he did 180 damage there. Dark shield. Right, we still have the 82 thing here, so another monoprism. It's almost down at the bottom, it's second to bottom, so... Get hit by that, please. We're doing wicked damage now, actually, so it probably stopped lasting. No. I'm actually lucky that the familiar is doing pretty decent damage as well. Okay, we're still having it. Okay, so now do we have one more small potion? I don't think we do. I think that was the last small potion we had. I'm pretty certain that was, we only had 2 small potions. They were not that smart. Which one is the attack up? I think it's the Night Shield, right? Because it's red, so yeah. Because I think that's part of what the Dark Shield does. Alright, we don't have enough mana, blah blah. I mean, we should have... There we go. Completely destroyed. 48, so that was not a lot of levels. And then we slap back on the Dark Blade. Dark Blade, Dark Shield, Steel Helm, Regular Tunic. Noglamir and Necklace of Air. I think that was pretty decent. What's our familiar now? Yeah, he only got 10 XP from defeating Galmot. And I didn't gain that many levels. I think I went from 45 to 48. Maybe I was, you know. Hot max up, not max up. I was trying to think about something there. It might be worth checking one final time. This is a Ruby Circlet, of course, which will heal you with that effect, and then Gas Cloud. That's pretty good as well. Now we use up our 101 level cards. And we will do the final preparations. You see Death, for example, is level 66. Guardian is level 60. Galmot is only level 50. This is the main problem, right? Because that makes it so that he doesn't give you XP for very long. Strong versus none. So cat. Immune to fire, thunder, ice. Absorb dark though. Så ja. But you have 1500 for the Guardian. Next wise. But yeah, sadly there is nothing higher than the Guardian in terms of like an enemy in terms of level. Yeah, it would be interesting actually when you're doing the spellcaster run, if you actually need to buy the magic scrolls before you're allowed to cast the spells and stuff like that. So that you know, see, we're missing a whole lot less now. There's the iron curries. That would probably be both iron and steel would probably be allowed during like a night run and stuff like that, but yeah. But it also again depends on, like, I would have to write down exactly like how many enemies are called night. I know that we don't have the full enemy list here and stuff like that, so it is called Bones, it's not called Bone Knight. There's an Axe Knight though. So he drops axe, and what else? Is it an armor piece that he drops? Right, so that immediately means that we're allowed to use the axe as a thing during the night run. So we do have Axe Knight. So we're looking for everything with Knight in its name. So Plate Lord is obviously not Knight in its name. Axe Knight is also drops an axe and something else. He drops Axe Knight Shield. The other guy would actually is the one that drops the other thing. But because, yeah. Because one of them drops the other shield, like the weaker one. So we have Axe Knight. We do have Axe Knight. But where is the... So we do have the skeleton there, there's Bone Scimitar, but where is the other one where there's just like a different color to it? Yeah, that one, the Slinger. Yeah. And this is Axe Knight. Wait, yeah, they're both called Axe Knight, they're both called the same thing, which is weird. Winged Guard. Wait, we need to read the description also, because if something has like Knight in the description also, that is saying a thing, so... So that's why I always thought that this should have been something that should have been given an insane amount of XP and stuff like that. Medically animated skeleton, four-legged skeleton, a ferocious skeleton swordsman, and it doesn't say knight, low level axe knight, that says knight. Bone hurling skeleton, so that's not has Eastern Church solely dispatched. Yeah, okay. Again, it says soldiers, it needs to say knight. Boomerang hurling skeleton. I don't know if everything has novice or twin bladed combat, heavily armored knight. So we're allowed Iron Ball and whatever the other thing in Plate Lord drops. Because he's called Plate Lord, but he's heavily armored knight. Specific. Right. So, well armored axe knight, of course, he's called knight. Fire knight demon. Armored warrior with Naginata. Okay, so that confirms that as well. Okay. Snakeling of Skulla. Enemy skeleton. Ship-shifting demon. Hunting for vengeance. Slowfang skeletal warrior. Book of beginner spell. Local barnyard owl mutate by caster's influence. Pillar blood from Blitz, Skull of Dragon. Knight armored with greatsword. So whatever he drops, the Sword Lord. Because it needs to be called Knight. Heavily armored undead warrior, not a knight. Armor Lord, not a knight. Heavily armored undead warrior, doesn't say knight. But it does need to. Because if something says knight up there, for example, if something was called flail knight, and then doesn't have knight in the description, then I won't count it. Mythological sea monster, Naginata willing skeleton. Sword Lord wields sword even when banished. And I mean Sword Lord, they already confirmed that Sword Lord. Wait. Sword Lord is not the purple guy, because he is not a knight, as we went over, but the other guy is one. Other guy is a knight. No, that's the Armor Lord. Yeah, so the Sword Lord was already confirmed to be a knight, because it said that was a knight, the Sword Lord said was a knight, so even though this doesn't mention knight in the description, the Sword Lord were already a knight, and this is the dead version of it. So it will count, the Vandal Sword will count, so Sword Lord wields sword even when banished, this will count. So yes, Holy Sword, but you might say, oh, but that makes the challenge too easy. Yeah, but you're not guaranteed to get the Holy Sword. You have to get really lucky for that. All Knight, obviously heavily armored Knight, attack with Trindle. So whatever the All Knight has, we are allowed to use. Fleaman, armored with axe shield. Yeah, so that doesn't say Knight. We're Panther skeleton. It says Panther specifically, we're Panther, so that's a cat meow meow. Gravekeeper must one on combat. Bloodthirsty Undead Knight who eternally seeks combat. Yeah, so that is confirmed combat. Or skeleton ghost witches from Salem. And knows much wise lore. Huh, interesting. Wait, is that what the original description was? I'm pretty certain that there are mysteriously cloaked swordsmen. Yeah, they are not knights. They're called cloaked knights, mysteriously cloaked swordsmen, flambirds. Nope. Even though it says cloaked knight, right? Because see, mysteriously cloaked swordsmen, it does say mysteriously cloaked knight. I'm getting mysteriously cloaked knight swordsman, you know. Giant brother wields a Gurkha knife. Giant brother uses a huge steel hammer. Eldest giant brother wields 2 huge daggers. Discus wielding armored knight. Demon Lord of Ravens. Thunder wielding demon called Musician from Hell. Mastered with human blood. The Venus feed. Impaled man looking for brains. Master looking smooth, heartless tin man. Grand fellow nightmares crazy composed of many. Yeah, level 28. Yorick, skeletons eternally chasing his own skull. Bomb tossing of a knight, yeah. Mutated insect visible only to magicians. Fiend is the accurate archer. There are some pretty interesting ones, like I kind of have forgotten some of them. Slew Amalaric of the Gods. Rock tossing armored knight. Så ja, den där kan ta upp julnacklen som klättrar mail. Skeleton mounted on a warg. Beta sen säger like skeleton knight mounted on a warg. Pretty intelligent. So that was before he was pretty intelligent. Right, so it says... Alright, okay, I get it. Well, I mean, pretty intelligent bloodsucker. So they mean that this is like the earlier version of a vampire, is a cave troll or something. Shape-shifting demon made from the powerful parts of blah blah blah. Executioner of Hell. Oh, this explains certain people on it. Stone versus H2O. Stone versus water. Oh, that's the only one that has the water element. I mean, okay, it's Stone versus H2O, but wait, that's not an element on any weapon. Yeah. Immune to stone, weak to dark. Stone versus holy. Immune to stone, she cannot get stoned. Can Richter get stoned? No. Holy and stoned. She's strong versus holy, she's not immune to holy. Radbird runs when it sees people. High level armor lord. Right, so that says specifically armor lord, so it doesn't say sword lord because the other one didn't have knight in the description, so the guardian does not count as a knight, Dracula's close friend. Okay, so how long did we spend there? Yeah, we did spend quite some time in the shop there, but now we have everything pretty much except for the only thing we could farm for now could be the dark thing. But yeah, and then we almost have all the caves. We do have all the caves. But yeah. Yeah, that's a good strat. See, the thing is, like, if you don't get the input immediately, then it's often not worth it, basically. Why? Alright, I ran out of mana there. I probably didn't have enough mana there, I just didn't pay attention. Now let's just go and defeat everything. Defeat everything. Oh, the boss, everything. But then this does no elemental damage specifically and stuff, that's yeah. But is Dracula immune to dark is the question. But yeah, the night run is going to be interesting, by the way, but we would have to go on a file where I have the full enemy list, technically, and then I would basically need to... But yeah. But then also we would need to basically look up the translation, so it's not that, oh, in Japanese this thing obviously says knight in the description, because like if their name is knight, then that's not enough, because they need to have knight in the description. Except because Vandal's sword does not have knight in the description, but it's called like the spirit or the sword lord, like fights on or whatever, right? You know. So yeah, and the thing is that the sword lord, for example, was already confirmed to be a knight, even though it's called sword lord, it's not called sword knight. So yeah. So now all we need to do is go and fight. We all need to go to to do now is go and fight Shaft and Dracula. And it's gonna be curious what the voice is in Japanese for this. But yeah. And of course, come the 14th of February, the Tomb Raider game is gonna be out and stuff like that, you know. And it might be the first time that I actually try to clear all the stages in it without, you know, skipping any stage, you know, because yeah, like because I never completed any of the Tomb Raider games, but back in the day, I did complete a lot of the levels in like Tomb Raider 1 and in Tomb Raider 2. Tomb Raider 3 was the one that I cleared the least levels in. Because I thought that Tomb Raider 3, they made certain things very weird, but they made like certain areas very dark, because I'm guessing they wanted to show off like the whole lighting system in the game and stuff like that, and that just felt very, very weird. And of course you can fly through there with Bat, you know. So technically, I mean, we could hope that we get lucky here. Actually, let's switch up to the Moonstone setup with the Ring of Fëanor. Maybe I should just go Ring of Ares and we just go all out damage and then we risk it in the fight. Because we can deal 140 damage with that. I forgot if Dracula deals any elemental damage, if some of his attacks are like elemental or not. Okay. I don't know if we're strong enough to. So 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hit. And of course again, like if he would have dropped something, he wouldn't have dropped it on the platform. Like I kinda wish that they had, so that would fix itself or whatever, but yeah. Oh. Dracula, if I remember correctly, is immune to most of the elements in the game and stuff that, which, you know, is a bit bad. Although I'm guessing right, no, he's not immune to the elements. He's just resistant to them, so you can still deal damage with the elemental weapons, I think. And then of course again it needs to ping 13 times. Plingerino, Abu. Yeah, I mean, we did things pretty bad in this balance, but we could have saved like a lot of time if we would have done such a thing. But you know, like, I don't know which run we're gonna do next. Like, I'm gonna write down into like the description of this video, basically. But I'm not gonna like write it down into the description when I'm uploading it from like the PlayStation and stuff like that. I'm gonna go and edit it later on and stuff like that into the clip, right? If I'm gonna write extra things about it, right? And it might go into the description, it might go into the comment section and stuff like that, but yeah. I'm gonna write down like the challenges and some of the stuff, right? And I'm gonna specifically mention that it needs to say night in the name. Or, right, I mean the night in the name doesn't really matter, it matters that it says the night in the description, so because of that. And then to clarify, like Vandal Sword does count as being a knight, even though it doesn't say it in the description, just because of the fact that the Sword Lord is a knight. And it doesn't all of a sudden, oh, it died, so it's no longer a knight. Right, so, Darkblade into, do we have an attack potion left? I mean, we could use Osafune and do it with Osafune otherwise, because Osafune is probably safer to do it with. I don't think we have any. Oh, we do have an attack potion here. And I believe it won't tick down during the encounter thing, but yeah, let's actually just use the... What's that thing? Because that's gonna give us 0 defense. Okay. You're right. Oh, there we go.
自分の肉体を捨てた者にこの世での居場所などない。貴様の好きな暗黒へ旅立つがいい。
That laughing is not what he does there in Japanese, because you can definitely tell if someone is laughing. He totally says something different, so the English text is not correct at all.
父上。おお、誰かと思えば久しいな、我が息子よ。できるなら会いたくはなかった。こうなった以上、ここから先に行かせるわけにはいかない。相も変わらず人間どもの味方をしておるのか。よもや奴らがお前の母親にしたことを忘れたわけではあるまいな。忘れられるものか。だが母は人間への復讐を望んではいなかった。まだそんな弱いことを言うか。まあよい。今度こそ下船な血を消し去り、我が眷属に加えてやろうぞ。母の名にかけてドラキュラ、再びあなたを倒す。俺がまだまだ
So all you need to do is just time it properly, and you're completely immune all the time. You're slightly moving forward all its time, which is a bit bad. So we might need to adjust at one point. Okay. Buffers! Oh, eat my buffers. You just do the input while you're doing the attack basically, you can't get it to go. Stuff in the slices and it dices.
守るものがあってこそ限界を超えることができる。愛するものを失い、愛することをやめたとき、 あなたはすでに負けていた。
そうか。皮肉なものだ。力を求めるがゆえに失ったものが私の敗因であるとはな。アルカードよ、教えてくれ。リサは最後
He mentions avocado there when he says that. So that means that he has to actually address Alucard, that he says Alucard to him and stuff like that. So the texting is not correct, what they say in Japanese. So the English is not translated.
リサ、私は間違っていたのか。
無事だったようだな。
アルカード、よかった。あなたも無事だったのね。
すまない。俺のせいでまた実の父を。
気にするな。自分の宿命ゆえに奴を倒さねばならなかっただけだ。
そう言ってくれると助かる。
だがよく覚えておいてくれ。この世界に破滅をもたらすことができるのは奴じゃない。人間自分自身だということを。
分かった。肝に銘じておこう。
アルカード、これからどうするの？
俺の体に流れる呪われた血はこの世界には不要だ。人目につかぬ方がよかろう。
そう。
ではさらばだ。もう二度と会うこともあるまい。
アルカード。
いいのかマリア、追わなくて。
いいの。今の私では彼の心の傷を
You basically need to do, I think you need to get all the percentage or within a certain amount of percent to the maximum to get the thing.
そうか。
さあ、行きましょう。みんなが待ってるわ。
ああ。
Crocodile. Right, so that's it everyone, and stuff that, we're gonna use the text one maybe, and stuff that, so we can talk about some of the, so again, night run is probably something that we're gonna have to do, and stuff that at some point, and as I said, it will have to do with what the description is on each of the enemies, right, and I need to check up exactly so I know the drops from each of the night like style enemies, so that's why I can write down like what drops are allowed, because if the drop can be found somewhere, right, like oh if you know that this night like drops a cutlass, and you know that in this location you can get a cutlass like you know in the chapel, when you go to the chapel there's a cutlass there, so you definitely know that we can use that, we can actually use the the cutlass and stuff that, because that knight has it, and stuff that. That's one of the rules. So, But that also means that we can get the evil knuckle early on and actually use that, because the evil knuckle also drops from one of the enemies. Or will we have to make it so that you will need to kill the knight to actually get like a weapon and stuff that. But we won't of course allow like the fist to be used, because that makes no sense, like the regular fist, right? For the knight, just because it's more interesting, of course, if we need to actually kill the knights to get their gear and stuff that, so yeah. But that might make it so that we would have to use only the short sword until we get, from one of the drops, basically, from one of the knight style enemies. Yeah. Because then I need to write down basically like all the enemies that are, and I would probably do it on a piece of paper and stuff like that, and write down like okay, like these enemies has these two drops and stuff like that, and then like I would probably write down percentages also, and stuff like that. So yeah. So night run, definitely something we could do. What do you call it? I don't know how far away from the microphone you can hear actually, so I don't know if you heard what I was talking about, but yeah. But yeah, so a night run, for example, as I said, you would need to basically get the drops from the actual knights themselves rather than just finding them and stuff like that, because otherwise, yes, you can just go and find the cutlass, yes, you can just go and find the evil knuckles and stuff like that, but it makes no sense that you would have to kill the knights and stuff like that. But then the main problem would be that you would only be forced to use short sword first, I think, because that makes sense for the knight. To use the gladius makes no sense and stuff like that, like there are certain weapons use that doesn't make any sense. But then of course all the stuff that the knights can drop, you're allowed to use. So you're allowed to use the axe early on and stuff like that. But you need to specifically get the axe from the actual drop, from the actual enemy and stuff like that. So you will need to farm the green axe knight enemies. That would be the first knight style enemy that we actually encounter and stuff like that. The first two like knight enemy that we can actually farm from and stuff like that. And then of course the sword lord is a knight as well. That can drop cutlass and something else. But there aren't many good locations where you can fight the sword lord. I mean, technically right, you can fight a lot of the sword lords where you can also farm like the holy sword from the Vandal swords. But there you have a chance to get both of them from like the sword lord. Because the only really other location right where the sword lord is there on the outer wall, that one location there. So you could basically go to the door or go to the top of the screen. Basically, you go to where the teleporter door is, you kill the enemy, and then you just reset the room and then you stay that over and over again. Oh, that was pretty short. Last text there. 1997 to ställa bara case yet. Do we just do one part of another run? Maybe. Yeah, we're gonna do one more part of just another one. And we're gonna see how things goes. Obviously